It's always good to see you.
Oh, good to see you, Billy.
Got a pretty good bunch with us this time, don't we?
Yep, we had a good time, and you brought a really great bunch with you this time.
You know, people think about South Dakota in December, and they automatically shiver and say, I don't want to do that. Wait a minute, you need to think it over. I'm going out in shorts today. We're going to be up close to 60 degrees this afternoon with a lot of sunshine. It's just absolutely beautiful weather, and your habitat is groomed up so nice. I can walk through there in shorts and not get chewed up. It's a very comfortable and fun hunt.
Yeah, thanks, Billy. Yeah, the grounds and the habitat that we have this year really turned out nice. And all the crops this time of year, the good thing is all the crops are all harvested. And, the birds are kind of concentrated together. And if you know where they're hanging out at and where they're feeding at, and it's a lot of fun to come up hunting late season.
Yeah.
You just get to see more birds, and you get to see larger flushes, and it's just a lot of fun. But the weather can, even though it's extremely nice, it can definitely change and go the other way. So, you're just taking your chances, but you're missing out on some great hunting.
Yep, absolutely. Now, I didn't mean to say it's always 60 degrees and sunny up here. I've been up here when it was 3 below, but very doable. You need to get booked. If you want to hunt next year and you've never been up here before, I highly recommend the Dead Rabbit Lodge. David, you guys have worked hard on the habitat, on the facilities, the amenities. It's 5-star, and it's just absolutely wonderful. You've made a very comfortable place.
Well, thank you very much, Billy. We're proud of the Dead Rabbit. We've come a long way in the last 5 years, and we just enjoy it so much up here. But it's all about visiting with the people and having a great time, eating some good food. There's one thing about this area of South Dakota and overlooking Lake Oahe. There's just something about it that the folks come up here and they take a look and they take a deep breath, and all that stress just melts right off of them.
Yeah.
And then they have some good food to eat, and we go out and they see a lot of birds, and they get shoot at a lot of birds, and they see some good dog work. It's what it's all about.
Yes,
Take the time for yourself and get out of that hustle and bustle and come up here and relax.
The folks here, you and Angela and your guides and all the crew at the Dead Rabbit, just make it feel so at home. It's very nice. It's super nice. We eat off the good dishes, but we can put our elbows on the table. It's down home.
Oh yeah, we want you, when you visit the Dead Rabbit, we want you to make yourself at home. We want you to feel comfortable. Like I said, we want the stress to melt off of you, and just have a good time. We hunt as hard as you want to, or we'll hunt as little as you want to.
Yeah.
That's one thing that the Dead Rabbit's kind of famous for is hosting one group at a time.
Yep.
And it's your hunt.
Yeah.
We tailor it to what you want to do. So that's worked well for us, and we look forward to people coming up here and trying the Dead Rabbit.
You betcha, absolutely. Pheasant numbers this year are really good in South Dakota, and this year's pheasant numbers go all the way back to last winter's weather.
That's right, Billy. We had last winter we had a really mild winter, which helped the carryover.
Yeah.
And then our spring was what we would consider just a perfect spring for those pheasants to get together and lay a lot of eggs. And then early summer, we had the right amount of rain, and then midsummer we got more rain, and it just turned into the perfect scenario for having maximum number of pheasants survive and hatch and grow through the spring and summer.
Predominantly pheasants here in central South Dakota, but we got out of the truck one morning this week, and there went a prairie chicken flying across there. You might see an occasional prairie chicken, but generally have to go west river to western South Dakota to find more other species.
That's right. Yeah, the prairie chickens and grouse, we do sharp-tailed grouse. We do have a few of them here, and occasionally, we have some hunters will be able to get them pointed or harvest some here. But if you really want to get into them, you kind of have to go what we call West River. West River's more grasslands and less row crops, and that's what those sharp tails and chickens like is that grassland. So,
okay. Well, if folks come up from wherever and they want to hunt with you a few days and they want a pheasant hunt, but they'd like a shot at maybe a chicken or a sharp tail, can you hunt them out there?
Oh yeah, we've got hunting grounds West River that folks want to bring their own dogs out or want to harvest a prairie chicken or a sharp-tailed grouse. We can definitely set up for one day to leave the dead rabbit and go out west and chase sharpies and chickens.
Yep, there you go. Well, the lodge is just beautiful. For folks that haven't seen it, come see us at kinderoutdoors.com. I want you to see this incredible log cabin sitting on a bluff over beautiful deep blue Lake Oahe. It is stunning, just absolutely stunning. That's the first thing you're going to see when you pull through the gate after those immaculate hunting fields. You're going to pull up next to the big house. How big is that thing, David?
Oh, Billy, the lodge itself over there, the Dead Rabbit Lodge is probably a little over 10,000 square feet.
Okay.
It's a pretty good sized lodge, but
I turned my little crappie fishing buddy Wally Marshall loose in there on Wednesday, and we didn't find him again till Friday evening. You get lost over there.
It's big. It's pretty good size lodge. So,
it's nice, and there's plenty. We can take care of your family, your single hunter that comes up. Corporate groups. I know you guys host a lot of corporate groups, but like you said, it's going to be one group per trip. If you want to get a bunch together and come to the Dead Rabbit, you're going to have the whole place to yourself, right?
That's right. That's the way we do it up here at the Dead Rabbit, and we keep it that way. Just where you can enjoy yourself and enjoy coming up here and hunting with your group and hunting with your friends and family. We're able to keep a lot of birds on the grounds, by doing that, and that helps us from not over hunting it.
Well, I got to tell you, you and Angela and the crew at the Dead Rabbit are like family to Robin and me. I have opportunities to hunt various places, and I choose the Dead Rabbit. It's just like home, and it's so comfortable, so nice. Thank you, and always good to see you, David. Thank you.
Good to see you, and appreciate y'all coming, Billy, and I hope to see y'all again next year.
I know, but if y'all
Wham!
Dead bird.